I'll fill you in on what's been happening with the colony. So basically, we hit a RimWorld game limit for my colony. So basically, we got up to like 243 colonists, and the game started to chug. I did a whole bunch of like tests, and I checked the computer, I checked graphics, and turns out it's RimWorld the game. So basically, I had to start killing some colonists because that was the problem. And so I revoked the life privileges of a lot of people by basically taking their medical down to no medical. And as a result of that, there's been a few people that have died. Because last week we kind of just had a full on fucking plague just sweep through my colony. So, yeah, a fair few people died. We also had a mishap where our legacy character, Nason, wherever the fuck she is down here near the start, full on fucking died. She fully died. And I had to use a Resurrector mech serum to bring her back, which is nuts. I also don't know why her medical is turned down, but yeah, she should be, as a legacy character, she should have max fucking health and all that stuff. But yeah, that was insane. I was expecting her to have like mental complications, freak out, and all sorts of stuff. That's not what happened, thankfully. And yeah, I can't believe that happened. But yeah, we ended up losing 7 people died overall between, I believe it was mostly on Qulin, but I think between the two colonies, well, one colony, 2 locations in total, I believe that's what happened. Also, like 5 people just left. So when I had prisoners and stuff, like 5 of them pretty much just fucked off. So that was also a thing that happened. But as a result of their sacrifices, the game is running substantially better. So it's no longer doing that like freeze chug thing anymore. So that's really nice. Yeah, we're back to, I think we've lost like 12 people, give or take, and it's substantially better. It's noticeably better. So yeah, hopefully people do continue to like casually die off, like the shitty people that I've marked up. Like there are a couple of people just at random in the colony that have just got full on fucking like life privileges revoked and stuff. I wouldn't know who they are without like going out of my way to like find them and stuff. But yeah, I believe there was more than 17 listed for that. So I may end up like losing extra people. I'm not sure. We'll find out as we go. But either way, that ended up helping us. We had like 3 raids or 3 different attacks last week. What's the social fight then? We had a mini raid of like 14 people, which was like, what the fuck? I only get attacked by like 75. So this 14 walked into a colony of like 150 odd and just got smashed. I had a defoliator ship land in Salvation, and honestly, that wasn't like such a problem because like it's sort of in fall and it was up here. So I wasn't really losing anything specifically, and I'm in the process of like removing crops. So that was still fine too. It kind of almost helped a little bit. And yeah, I got that gone. I should probably just get rid of that grow zone too. I'm trying to get rid of the grow zones, and I'm trying to kind of pack up the last settlement and send that out, or Salvation, sorry. And send out whatever I can carry and stuff. But I need to get animals down here because like I've moved up my little pen up here, but you guys can see I don't have any animals. So I kind of actually just need to let like horses and fucking all sorts of stuff just like breed like flies at the moment. Mind you, dromedaries don't like breed up that much, but I'll have to go through and bring up like horses and all sorts of shit that can carry stuff, because like horses can carry a lot, but they're also fast, so they might be good. What else happened? We had that plague that was fucking rip. So many people are sick from that in Qulin. I was just like, why are people just suddenly dying? And I'm like, everybody had the plague. I'm like, oh, well, I guess I missed that one. But yeah, it helped. It actually like cleared out the colony a little bit faster than I was expecting, which was kind of nice. And, oh yeah, the cats and turrets arrived. I don't know if we unloaded them. I'm guessing we did. There's a lot of turrets in there. And if I have a look at like animals and stuff, I should have, yeah, I've got my 2 main cats up here. And further down, I should have a whole fleet of kittens somewhere in here. Probably. Yeah. Big old fleet of cats is up here. So all my cats are up from the other colony, which is nice. I no longer have like small nuzzling animals on this particular one. And yeah, if I can just, because it's going to come, well, it's still fall at the moment. But yeah, if it goes into winter, we can maybe get some extra animals. Normally I try not to breed animals through winter because they usually just die. But I'm hoping, like, I could probably carry buffaloes through winter. They don't tend to go down, but I just don't tend to have food for them. As opposed to, we have got like a food area for them. I just don't know if this is going to be enough. 6,000, 1,400 odd. Like, it could be. Since I don't have any other animals using it, it might be enough. I just don't know yet. I am trying to move like all my excess food and stuff up into it. I'm not putting corn or anything in there, am I? No. I just saw like the spiky things and I saw the color next to it and my brain just automatically turned it into corn. So yeah, there's that. What else? Got a whole bunch of animals in here that need to be culled as well. Like, you know, healed. But we'll get to that. There are some yaks in the area. I can get some free yaks. And I don't know if this area actually has much. Well, there's Megasoft 26, which interestingly enough, we don't take backsies, so that's going to get killed. Also, there's a lot of rhinos on this map. Don't kill that baby rhino. I was just going to say, I'm like, one of my Megasofts is obviously, not you, has become like untamed and is like returned to the wild as like a young female adult. I'm like, that's unfortunate because I don't tend to take animals back. Or colonists, really. Like, if they manage to leave, they're kind of fucked. There's no like warm welcome coming back for them. So yeah, usually when animals just like, I see an animal that's like this, where it was like Megasoft 26. Yeah, that's definitely one of mine, but it's not welcome back in the colony. But anyway, I should have all my ducks, all my hens. There's a fuck ton of ducks. All right. Well, the other thing I wanted to do was I wanted to get rid of a lot of the I want to get rid of like a lot of like bulls and cows and shit like that. Um, but I think I've got to wait with that. So 50 ducks is a lot of ducks, and yet, yeah, I have like fucking. Good God, that's so many. How about we take that down to like 10? 10, please. Because that way, when they become like adults and stuff, or actually, I've got that like infinite numbers for like younger. I might do that. Where they can just breed infinite numbers of like hatchlings and stuff until it's like, you know, an adult and then it will get culled off. Because I've got a limit of like 15 of those, which is fine. Panthers, I really do need a lot more panthers. Cats, I've got room for more adult cats, yaks. I've still got room for more of them, but I actually want this to be more than that. I'm still keeping like the male quantities smaller, but if I can take these up, I don't have any male horses here, so I'm not getting any female fucking horses. I got like 8. That's fuck bugger all. Yeah, let's see. Muffaloes. I kind of need these to be more just now, and this particular map seems to be able to sustain them through winter. So it should be fine. Oops. You know, that moment where you can't see your keyboards, so you just hit random buttons and hope for the best. Yeah, that's what that was. All right. Yeah, so the other thing too is I'm also still building this gold around the moon. I should have done that black, but it doesn't matter. I'll make it gold. Make something gold. Make it interesting. Yeah, so anyway, I still haven't like finished with this stuff. And I realize now that I'm pretty sure I made this skinnier to begin with. And now I'm making it like thicker again. So that's the thing that I'm doing. But I realized that since I don't need as much prison space, I could probably end up making like a small room like this be a prison space, just a couple of them or whatever. Even though it would lead out into like interior areas and stuff, as opposed to like having multiple outer areas, which does mean that I could potentially have either a lot more production or I could have a lot more bedding stuff. And since I'm going to be working with like a lot of white lights, been mostly on the inside where the doors are and stuff, so if they could get them built, it would be good because then we'd have light for a lot of things. Like, we don't have enough light in here, but I am trying to extend this, I believe. So the only other thing I can do is pop a light there, which I think I removed already, but doesn't matter. We just need like a little bit more light in there so we can actually see what we're doing. I'm working with like green and blue up in here, but I think I've spread it out too much. I kind of was thinking I could put like, I could move it towards the center and make it more like a radial kind of pattern, but I'm not going to. I'll wait, I'll move it over, and yeah, I don't think I have a blue one in here, so it's a bit more obvious. What was that, a major break? That'd be fine. I'll find somebody with a major break. Let's see, that one's green. Well, these are gotta be blue, right? That's green. That one's gotta go. That one's already marked to go, that's fine. Alright, where is, if this is coming in blue, I'm trying to make more of like a cyan type thing, if possible, because this was a really nice color until I put the straw mat down and it kind of ruined it. So yeah, that didn't last very long. Wicked got hurt though. That doesn't surprise me. Wicked's always in the fucking line of fire. Wicked's one of the people that got life revoked, actually. Hold on. Are you slow learner psychopath? Incapable of caring, artistic, and cleaning, but like shooting and melee. The only thing with you is, do you have anything really special on you? You've got like a good gun. So that's the only bad thing is whatever they're wearing, they could potentially taint. Are you wearing... No, you're wearing somebody's armor. I was going to say, I thought that was Sam's armor because it was like bright. And I'm like, no, Sam's is just pink. So it's not his. But yeah, these people have been doing pretty good. I brought all my cooks back here. And they've been kind of like working away, cooking on stuff. It's been kind of good. I've also pretty much gotten rid of this like storage space. So they are now moving it out of here. I've only got a couple of little items left. Well, that's not little, that's like 3,000 stack, but yeah, what I mean. They've got like a few things to move out of here and then they'll be pretty much done. If I uninstall that too. I'm moving it all up here because this will be like the last quarter of my map that will have anything on it. Once I deconstruct this, once I deconstruct that, like I don't even know if it's worth my time to fully deconstruct them. I do want the land stuff underneath it, like the carpet. And I'm gonna need to take these walls down just to make sure that I get all of the steel and silver out from under it. That would be good. That'd be nice. But I should probably start putting some turrets and stuff up here. Since I have so many. How many have I got? I got 36 turrets. That's not a bad amount. I also have like a lot of vitals monitors around the place too, which does mean that I'll be able to kit out another hospital properly. I still don't have like 4 fully functional hospitals just yet, but I'm getting there. Alright, so I had a couple made up here. I was trying not to put that too close to that building. I had a couple up this way. Something just blew up then. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, alright, that's right. I had one forwards because I had that. It's fine. That won't be a good thing to have next to it. If it blows up, it will just destroy that every time. So I'll probably not build that, but that's still in pretty close proximity. So we'll see. Who needs treatness? It's just Wicked. There's nothing new there. He ain't getting treatment. Plus, he's not even really hurt. Well, he is hurt, but you guys know what I mean. Alright. So, something is on fire. At least it's my rice crops this time. It used to be a fucking chocolate field. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And yeah, I think that's the equal-ish amount. Yeah. I'm just trying to get a few turrets kind of like up in every corner. 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. That should do. Wait, that's off by 1. Fine, I'll just pick up a different one. It'd be easier. Yeah, I put it a little bit closer than I was supposed to. That one can just cancel. You see, like that. So, Diamond courted Silverware by telling a story about human aesthetics. Silverware became aroused and agreed to become Diamond's lover. I hope that they've got beds up here. I'm pretty sure this bedding area is pretty much... I think everybody's got a bed up here. There's one missing. I wonder what happened to that bed. Either way, I'll get that made. There's just one bed missing up here. They should be fine with that. And then all the way down here, we have... all these beds look like they're allocated out. I'm going to have to build that 4th bed area soon. Alright. Yeah, no, that's all allocated out too. And then the 3rd bed area, which isn't fully lit up yet. It looks like this one's full too. Which means I need to fucking... Grim! That go for a judgment fuck out of you, man. Everybody knows what you did. I need to make more bedrooms. That's what I need to be doing. So, the only good thing is I have actually, like, mapped out some of this beforehand. How you doing, Grim? My redeems and shit should be working properly today. I say should, but I believe that they were supposed to be working properly yesterday, but I don't think they fully were. Yeah, how it is. It wasn't my fault. Finger slipped. It was a pretty big slip, Grim. Might want to get whatever's slippery off your fingers, yeah? I can go for ages with this joke, but I won't. I'll fucking leave it alone. I already know what I'm like. But yeah. No, I hope you're having a good day, Grim. Hope you got some sleep in there. I didn't get much sleep, and my internet was kind of crap all day. So, yeah. Kind of boring and stressful. That makes sense. Alright, I'm gonna need doors and shit too allocated out of this. So I've got it on the 1st bit, and then it goes to the 4th bit. Cool. So, this wasn't how I was pretty much designing it, but it doesn't hurt to do it this way anyway a little bit. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. What's that? 2, 3. I think that should be it. 1, 2, 3 inside. Let's find out. Yeah, 3 inside. That just means need to practice more. Use my fingers for accuracy. Oh my god. You probably do, Grim. Not gonna lie, you probably do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be about right. I'll have to marry all this up to down below 3. I'll be a row up here. I'm not going to be able to just straight up make this because there's a whole bunch of area I've got to like basically take the water out of. 2, 3. Well, I mean, it can't fucking hurt to make some beds. There was a hallway there. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this should be the end hallway. Yeah, no, we've got a fucking trade thing coming in at the moment. Yeah, that should be all the room sizes. I hope that they don't completely make them because my people have moments where they're not the brightest. Alright, let's go have a look at this trade thing. Not seeing anybody of like particularly stellar names. I'm still looking for a few very like special named people. It's like if I come across it, but if I happen to come across it, like I don't know, in an allies thing, and it is extremely rare, I will send somebody out to steal them. I'm not going to hold back on that. Like with Grim, if it's extremely rare, I'll do it. Let's send Cypress out. I know he's like medical, but he should be able to do some social stuff. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have like 16, I think. Is it not Viper or something? I know might be Viper. Nah, that's intellectual 16. I was going to say, I knew somebody who had 16 something in here. I just didn't know what it was. But yeah, Hajuka, McPherson's got very high. There's somebody else I normally go to. It's like Val or some shit. Either way. Also, it's interesting, Grim. I'm pretty sure your colonist has had a relationship with a huntsman and a kangaroo so far. Very fucking Australian, Grim. Kind of on brand there. Except for the spider bit. That one was a little off. 1, 2, 3 away from there. And yeah, that's about right. Cool. So those will be in the corner ones. I'll have to make up more rooms here. Good lord, I feel like I'm gonna be fucking yawning all night. Doesn't surprise me. I'm tired. I'm like, I don't know. The intro music to RimWorld, when I was like getting set up, nearly put me asleep. I'm like, fucking hell. This is not gonna help me. 1, 2, 3. Is it? Nope, I'm out. School dealing with spooters. Yeah. Look, you did upgrade to a kangaroo at one point, so I mean, you came to your senses eventually. It must have just been like one of those like love tryst things, you know? That's all I could think it was. It's just a passionate week with a spider where you like, I don't know, gave in to like your curiosities or something. I don't know. I'm just trying to be stupid about this, Grim. I'm sure you appreciate the lols. But yeah, I don't know. That was your person's whole choice, so like I don't have any input into people's relationships. I will sometimes keep people apart if they're cheating on their partner. I'll purposely go out of my way to send them on a caravan or like fuck them off to a different colony or something like that. But yeah, apart from that, I don't generally care. I've got a fuck ton of ducks. I know that. What are you? Just a bulk goods trader. I'm pretty sure I sent somebody up because I needed something. I wanted to sell stuff. So this will be interesting. Also, it was probably worth having the Resurrector mechs since, you know, that basically saved Renaissance life. I didn't have that. She would have been very dead. See, I do have a fuck ton of wood though. I wonder how they feel about buying wood. I mean, I'm a bit of a leg fella, but spiders have way too many legs. Harry wants to add. What if they're all very feminine legs, Grim? Would that make if they were not like spidery, would that like, I don't know, what is it, 8 legs? 8 incredible legs be like a like marginally good trade-off? Get rid of the extra clothes. And I guess I'll sell a bit of wood. Alright. A little bit too much. Holy shit. And I also feel like I noticed something yesterday and I've forgotten what it is. It was something that happened during 7 days and I've completely forgotten what it was. I was gonna talk about it at some point today, but maybe if I remember it later I'll come back to that. What's that? Oh, my message didn't go through. Lol. No, I saw the little face. Little like squinty face. And Trader has insufficient silver. Oh, because like I hit that. There you go. Yeah, no, I saw the little squinty face thing because that's come through twice. There were some messages that were happening last week that I never even knew. Like, none of the conversation was coming through. To be fair, it wasn't like yourself or anything. It was somebody that was kind of being an ass. But at the same time, it was just interesting because I think they might have been having a very one-sided conversation for a while before I learnt about like the fact that like nothing was going through. Like, well, there's auto mod for you. Oops. 2, 3. Yeah. I don't know. It's good shit. Put that up there. And yeah. I don't know, last week we like barely, like we got attacked, but we barely got attacked, you know? Honestly, the plague took out so many more people, far more people than any attack recently has. Mind you, I also did let the like plague kind of roll through the base in a way that kind of like encouraged death, since I've still got a few people marked up to kind of like be a sacrifice in a way. problem is that I don't know who and how many. So it's a surprise for me as much as it is for everybody else, because I allocated that one day and I just did not write anything down. I'm like, this will be more of a fun surprise when I'm like freaking out, being like, why can't this person get medical care? Like, I'm doing everything I possibly can and I can't get a medical care, and then they just die. And then I later find out, because then I start paying attention, that I find out that, oh, they never had medical care. And mate, that's gold. Can you fuck off? Mate. What's that? I said something before. I said, shut up and take my money. I don't know how that's fucking modded. No, I never saw that. Because like, shut up and take my money is like something that Fry says. I love it. It's like Fry from Futurama. I've literally got that as like a fucking bit redeem. Like, yeah. I quite enjoy fucking Fry and that particular thing. Dinosaur, I know you're going off. Jeez, Whoops got its ass handed to him. I know, I'll have that coffee. Yeah. Yeah, the coffee thing. Actually, sub-goal happened yesterday, and I don't know if it counted for completing it, but yeah. It went off yesterday, so I'm surprised that, like, I think it's when it ends or something, but I think because nothing was working properly. Like, if I hit replay now, it should maybe replay for yesterday. I don't know if it will. I guess not. I wonder if something else will replay for me. That replayed. Okay, so some of it's working. It's just being picky. Alright, yeah. Look, the other thing too is I did take a look at all my redeems and stuff, and I really do think it was just my connection with Twitch yesterday. Because, I had to like... Oh, hydrate, thanks, Grim. I had to like, open and close my... what the fuck is this thing called? My Twitch studio like 3 times before I started to get my interface up, so it wasn't working well to begin with. And then everybody was having issues connecting with the integration and then using redeems and stuff. It was just a problem the whole time. But yeah, it goes through it. It goes through it at times. Still found. Yeah, alright. Where is it? That's not that far up, but I have still got a couple of other ones in the area. Like, this group's coming back in from a mining expedition. They just don't have the spare animals at the moment. Like, I've got 34 animals on them, but I really need all those animals to go down to Qulin. Sorry. Down to fucking Salvation. I also need this lot, which I don't think they're allocated out for a caravan or anything. I need to send a caravan up home. Where the fuck am I? Oh yeah, I must have been down the bottom this whole time. It's fine. Send me up. I've got 2. I think they're both coming up. Maybe. They might be coming up. I'm not entirely sure about that, but if I can just find somebody that's not a cook. I also had a lot of fun with the integration yesterday. So mate, what? Evil meter was 7 out of 10. I could have checked, actually. I could have checked on that. But yeah, you were especially evil yesterday, Grim. That was, fucking challenging. I was like, the whole purpose of yesterday was for me to go out and get a little bit of clay and some stone. And I got like maybe half an hour of mining. And the rest of the time I spent, well, okay, there was like a whole hour of blood moon in there, but the rest of the time I spent like literally fucking dying. Like, I need to check